So let's get it on. What we got going on?
The Junior Grand Marshals.
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
So let's start with some icebreakers. I will open it up to both of you guys and ask the question. Introduce yourself. Let us know your name, where you're from. What do you want the listeners to know about you right now?
Hi, my name is Miley Nobles. I'm a senior at Canyon Springs High School, and I was born in here, Las Vegas. And right now, I'd say I'm focused on going back to school because school is starting tomorrow, which I don't know how I feel about that, but it's starting. And then probably just working on scholarships a lot and getting ready to decide where I'm going to college. That's coming up.
Based on that resume, I know you got options.
Mm-hmm. Any idea what you want to study?
No, it's changing like every week. It's been like maybe math, maybe chemistry, maybe political science. So I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, just know the opportunities are endless.
Yeah, she picking the school. The school ain't picking her. I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, my name is Kash Williams. I'm known on the radio as Cashback. I'm 18 years old. I recently graduated from Cheyenne High School as a senior. I'm the president of the ACLU's Emerging Leaders, and I currently work at Sumnu Marketing with these beautiful ladies. And I do a whole lot more. I did Teen Talk on 88.1. I do work with Tulips, which is teaching uniting ladies to inspire positive success. And a whole lot of other work in the community, but I'm really community based and I love working with the community.
I love that.
And right now we're working on King Week, doing something new, doing King Week. Yes.
Something new. Okay, so when you hear about the MLK Jr. birthday parade, what comes to mind? And like, how has your experience been so far? And what does it mean to you personally to be connected to this event?
When I think of it, I probably just think of like being out in the community and like thinking of the parade and how everybody's just gonna come together and have a fun time.
Yeah, for sure. When I think of the Martin Luther King parade birthday celebration, I think of honoring his legacy and celebrating the historical factors that play a part that allow us to celebrate that parade. People have suffered tremendously and gone through tremendous things to even make sure that we can have the parade and celebrate it and walk in unity. So I'm just thankful for the opportunity to even still be a part of the parade. My first time walking in the parade was maybe 2016, 2018, somewhere around there, when Commissioner McCurdy was running for Assembly District D. So when he was the assemblyman in District D, I had walked in the parade with him. And now fast forward, we were the Junior Grand Marshal and the Grand Marshal together in the 43rd annual Junior Grand Marshal Parade. So it's definitely full circle for me.
Wow, I love that story. How you both, well, he probably didn't start at that time, but you started with him, and then you guys became the Grand Marshals together.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. A little bit about, like, my experience. I started walking the parade with my church, Victory. And it was at the time where they were, like, performing, and, like, they got all the trophies they would win. And then I would come in and out because I was in school. And then 2023, I came back in town, and I know that Sumnu always does parade with RTC, and I'm like, ooh, let me see if they're hiring again. And so I went to go hunt them down, and during the parade, and I saw Shondell and Arlene, and I'm like, hey,
gotcha.
What's up? Y'all hiring? And from then and there, they were like, yeah, girl, I got a position for you. And so I'm so grateful for that. And so just how I started back up with Sumnu during that time to me being a part of this project and help coordinating everything is just also for a full circle moment, because before my experience was just attending, and now it's everything in the back end, like seeing what is leading up to it. So
I love that.
12 months ago, they were like, Kash, you're going to be in the parade. You're going to have like your own car. You're going to go through the parade by yourself or whatever. And then I got to walk with emerging leaders. And then now it's like, okay, Kash, well, we need you to fill out these forms and do this Eventbrite so people can come to the MLK mixer. Now you're in the background. Now you're doing the work, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it because it was just so short time span.
Mm-hmm. You're
Wow.
helping with like printing out all the stuff and like creating all the
flyers, getting our
flyers.
sponsors together and everything. So it's beautiful to see.
What about you, Amaya? What is your little experience with the parade, and how often have you been?
I want to say I was an intern at Sumnu when I first started. When I got into the parade, I want to say, was it 26? What year was Arlene Rosa Parks?
Oh
That
my
year.
gosh.
That was like 2016. Yeah.
Yes, so that was my first time in the parade, and then I had
That's
to dress
10
up.
years ago.
Her age is showing.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
That is
10 years ago,
gadgets.
we were 16 years old.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I got scared. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I want to say, yeah, that was the first time I got into the parade. Okay, and I was a little nervous because I'm like, all these people gonna be looking at me walking. I was a little shy, but you know, as some new, you can't be shy. You just gonna be pushed out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, they just push you and do whatever
Yeah.
until you're comfortable with it.
Yeah. So ever since then, I've just been in the parade ever since until now. 10 years later.
Oh my gosh, and that's so cool. We have a photo where one of our first times joining the parade with RTC, we did Rosa Parks. Isn't that a cute theme? Like the public bus and then Rosa Parks. And then she dressed up as Rosa Parks and said hi to everyone, and everyone loved it. So thank you, Arlene. Shout out to Arlene.
Yes, but we'll be back. We're going to take a quick break.
Yes, we'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
We're back. I hope y'all didn't miss us too much. But anyways, like we were saying, back to the MLK.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've been doing it for a while.
For a long while. And it's been fun. Like something new, something different every year.
Every single year.
Every year.
So I'm really excited about what we have for 2026.
Yes. So let's get into it. We are going to now highlight more and learn more about our someone special or someone's special.
Someone.
And we're going to get to know Miley a little bit. So Miley, first off, congratulations on being selected as one of the Junior Grand Marshals.
Thank
Woo,
you.
woo. Welcome to the club.
What was your first reaction when you found out?
I was just so surprised because I found out when I was just sitting down with my family. I think we were watching a movie or something. And then one of my advisors, Dr. Rhea Watson, she texted me and she was like, congratulations, like you just got selected. And I was just very surprised and very honored to just have been given this.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just very honored because this is like a huge opportunity and I was very thankful.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's awesome. Well, we do have a caller right now. And let's bring him in and say hi. Hello. Hello.
Good morning, Wendell. How are you?
I'm good. Is this Mr. Wendell P. Williams?
Yes, it is.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
We're doing fantastic.
Good. I hear you talking about the parade.
Yes, sir. We are. We're talking about all things parade today. We have one of our Junior Grand Marshals, Miley Nobles, here with us, and our former Junior Grand Marshal, Kash Williams.
Oh, okay. That's my that's my first cousin.
Yes, my cousin.
Cash.
Yes, sir.
She's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there anything you want to share to our listeners about the parade and just your experience with how it's been since the beginning?
Well, in the beginning, you know, it was 1982, and we had probably about 13 entries in the parade, and we had a fire truck. The fire truck took off, and I said to Reverend Willie Davis, former pastor of Second Baptist Church, run and catch the fire truck and jump on it. And as you know, last year we had 244 entries. It's the only parade in Nevada that has out-of-town entries. We have entries this year, probably about 13 states.
Wow.
And we're looking at a lot of things differently. And because I've been doing this for 44 years, I always try to do some things differently. So, one of the things that we're doing this year, we're having an International Icon Award, which I can't reveal who's going to receive that. And in 1983, our Grand Marshals was Helen Tolan. And, she just had her 99th birthday. Yes. And Governor Richard Bryan, who actually signed the bill to make Dr. King's birthday holiday. Both of them will be in the parade this year. They're going to be bringing old Grand Marshals back. And we're having Reverend Willie Davis' family, his daughter, granddaughter, and all the kids, because he was the first one. They'll be in the parade. And the third Grand Marshals back in 1985 was a guy by the name of Clester Nelson. He's the highest ranking person in the Masonic. All of his family and grandkids are going to represent him this year. So we're going to slowly bring those people back because a lot of younger people don't know who they are, and a lot of new people in town don't know how great they are and how good they are. So we're bringing those back. But a lot of things are going to be different this year.
That's awesome.
Sure.
Going from 13 to 244 is a testimony in itself.
Yes. That's
well,
insane.
It's not the man that's planning. We're planning to build this parade to have it go on the next 200 years.
Go ahead and tell them.
Right now, we're going through some transitions. We have people like the Junior Grand Marshal you have in your studio, which are outstanding people. And it came to me several years ago with the Grand Marshals. We always had people who had done a lot of great things in our community, but they were up in age. And I'm like, young people can inspire young people. Mm-hmm. So we started having Junior Grand Marshals. And it was just a delight because the Junior Grand Marshals we've had, such as the two that's in the studio today, are just phenomenal people. And, I just love the fact that we're doing it.
Thank you, Wendell. We really appreciate you. And we appreciate you for seeing us as young leaders in our community.
Well, we just do what we can do. When I was a freshman in the legislature back in 1987 is when we passed the King Holiday Bill. Mm-hmm. And Governor Richard Bryan, he supported it, got it passed. Some of the other things we did the first year, we did 20,000 signatures to change former Highland Boulevard to what's now Martin Luther King. Mm-hmm. And we also worked to get the Martin Luther King Elementary School built.
That's awesome.
So, next generation be the next generation.
Yes.
That's a labor of love for me.
We doing it.
And how has your partnership been with Sumnu Marketing?
It's been fantastic. And I've been thinking about it probably for the last 10 years. How do I transition this parade to make sure it goes on? Mm-hmm. As I said again, it's not the plan, it's not the man, it's the plan. And Mr. Newsom, his daughter is his CEO in Sumnu Marketing. His granddaughter and grandkids all work in it. And I'm like, you're the person that needs to do it. Aside from the fact that he's a marketing guru, their family are community-minded and they can take it to a higher level. And the last 2 years since we've been working with Sumnu, the parade has actually jumped to new levels. We were able to maintain it those 40-some years, but it's going just like I wanted to do. It's going to a new level.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate you seeing us.
Absolutely. I encourage everybody to come out. We do about 12 days of events. Mm-hmm. This year we added an event. My little niece, I heard somebody mention her name, Rhea Watson. She's going to do a scholarship summit. Because, we already do the technology summit. We average about 500 students at the technology summit. And now we're going to add the scholarship summit.
Yes. And we had I made sure to list out all the events that's happening for King Week. And to encourage everyone to come out to the Scholarship Summit hosted at CSN Wet Sea.
Right. So it'll be a fantastic time.
Yes.
So it's something that our community has maintained for, this is our 44th year.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're not going to stop. We're going to continue to build it. And oftentimes, a lot of the work that Dr. King is lost on the I Have a Dream speech, but I would advise people to study the things that he stood for.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not a civil rights, he wasn't a civil rights leader, he was a human rights leader. And I had a chance to spend like 14 consecutive days with Mrs. King. We worked together to get the national holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And I became very close to her. She gave me his handwritten acceptance speech when he won a Nobel Peace Prize, gave me his personal Bible, gave me a lot of things and next year we'll be celebrating her 100th birthday.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we'll be living the dream, celebrating the Queen next year.
Okay.
Yes, we
And,
are.
and with that, we're going to do a lot of events that honor and acknowledge women. We're going to have the Coretta Scott King Outstanding Women of Achievement, young and old. So, we're going to build this thing to a high level that it doesn't matter if it's taught in school. We're going to make sure it's taught.
Yes, we got a lot of stuff coming in the works.
Yes.
And that reminds me, the three main points that we want everyone to remember, listeners, people here, that the main thing when it comes to celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday are these 3 points. It's to remember, to celebrate, and to act.
Hey, you got it. That's it. That's the national thing.
Yes.
We better have it.
I'm on the Federal Holiday Commission, and nationwide, those 3 points, because there's 11 holidays that we celebrate in the United States. It's the only holiday where it's a day on, not a day off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things that you're absolutely right. So celebrate, remember, and we're going to act. And act is the key word.
Yes. Which is why we have a full week of events, because
There you go.
we're pouring
There you
back
go.
into the community.
Absolutely.
All right, well, it's been a joy listening to you and learning from you. Thank you so much, Mr. Lindo, for calling in. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, and I appreciate you as well.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, cousin.
All right. Bye.
Wow, I'm so glad he called because he was able to give more information than I ever could. Because he was the founder, he's able to give the history and just why this is so important in our community. So thank you again, Mr. Wendell. Let's go back to Miss Miley Nobles. So you are a high achieving student and valedictorian. What has driven you to stay so focused and committed to excellence? And if you don't mind, just give us a little bit of all the things that you've accomplished so far and the things that you're a part of.
So what I think has driven me, some part of it is that my older siblings did really well in school. So I wanted to kind of follow in their steps and do even better than they did.
Mm-hmm.
And I also knew that doing good in school is going to help me in the long run with college and then after that. So I think that was a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the things I'm involved in, I'm the captain of our school's varsity flag football team. I'm part of our Black Student Union, our mock trial, our book club, our We the People team. And then outside of school, I also have my own community service organization called Giving Back with Miley.
I love that. Talk a little bit more about Giving Back with Miley.
Yeah, so one of the biggest projects I did was my first one last year called Helpful Hoodies for Homeless Youth, where I set up a clothing drive where I put a bunch of donation bins around the city. And I just asked people for new or gently used hoodies that they could donate. And I ended up collecting over 160 of them. And then I ended up donating them to Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth, which is a place here in Las Vegas that gives help and resources to homeless youth.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's big.
What
That's
inspired
definitely
you to want to start that?
I think just knowing that I feel very thankful for everything I have, and I know not everybody is as blessed as I am. So I wanted to just get out there and use the resources that I have to help other people.
Wow. And I love your competitive spirit, wanting to be better than your siblings. We love that over here. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Wow. Any plans for upcoming year for helping with is that what it's called? Helping with Miley?
Giving back.
Giving back with Miley.
Right now, I'm trying to start another drive, but for like pajama pants this time. So I know, especially in high school, it's a big thing to wear pajama pants, especially during like spirit weeks. So I'm trying to start that.
That's awesome. Thank you. What challenges have you faced along the way, and how did you push through them?
One of them I'd say would just be like high school is really hard sometimes. Classes can get hard and extracurriculars, it just starts to pile up. So I think to get through that, I just took things one step at a time, one day at a time, one assignment at a time. And another thing would be that around 2 years ago, my parents had some health problems, which was really hard. But I just lean on my family for support, and that's just what got me through it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because you've done so many things, and I know people are like, how does she balance it all? Where did you learn to establish those habits?
Again, I'd probably just say, looking at my family, they're very organized, especially my mom. She's very organized. So I would say that, and also I just myself, honestly, just wanting to be organized and make sure I'm doing everything I can to get things done.
Okay. Thank you. We do have another caller right now, so let's bring them in and say hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Is this Dr. Rhea Watson?
I knew it.
How are you doing? How was your New Year?
Oh, I am so blessed. Thank you for asking. New Year has been great. It's going great. And wow. Can we talk about girl power?
Yes.
Yes, it's through the roof, ain't it?
Gotta love it.
I'm just so proud to be listening and hearing, and I think that our Junior Grand Marshals are just that, just grand. And I'm so blessed just to be a part of the King Committee altogether. And we have this amazing leader who's so humble. He's done so much. You really can't even chronicle it. He needs his own museum to talk about everything. But he gives praise and accolades to so many people. But he really should be at the helm of all that. But I just wanted to say I'm so grateful to be a part. Of course, I'm so proud of Miley. Miley, congratulations on everything. Just listening to her roll off her resume, it's like, what have I done with my life, right?
Right.
For real.
But I am very hopeful that people will join us at the Scholarship Summit, because traditionally events that I have like this, guys, you have to pay. But the committee has supported that. There's actually going to be free lunch. Can you tell people they have free chicken fingers?
I said free lunch. I missed the chicken fingers.
Well, now y'all know y'all having free chicken fingers.
Right.
And scholarship education.
Yes, all of that is going on the 17th. So we hope people will come. It is first come, first serve. We have 50 seats, that's it. So you definitely want to be there and not be square and come and learn how you can go to college for free. Like Miss Miley, again, a very humble. She didn't tell it. Did she tell y'all she got the presidential scholarship to Howard? Did that come out?
What?
What
the heck?
That one. We should read it all off because it's everything, including her book. So her mom and her dad paid $0.00 for her to go. She's already won scholarship. So at this point, she's in profit mode. What that means is she's getting paid to go to college.
What?
She didn't know that was an option. Scholarship summit.
Yes.
So she's got, I'm sure she'll get to it. I'm going to go because I've spent too much time. But she'll tell you all the colleges she's got accepted to. She's probably somewhere running towards about $400,000 in scholarship offers.
Wow.
Miss Run It
Yes.
Up.
Yes,
Miss Run It
all
Up.
possible.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank Thank you for calling. We appreciate you. It's always good to hear your joyful voice.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Miley, go. Everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you guys.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
And to reiterate, if you're just now listening, for the Scholarship Summit, that is Saturday, January 17 at the CSN Wet Sea Center from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch is provided, and like Dr. Ria said, it is first come, first serve. So make sure you in there. Don't be square.
Yes.
So Miley, this is your opportunity to brag a little bit about yourself. Tell us about all the scholarships, the schools that's offering you, and just let us know. Let us in. What's the tea?
Yeah, I think I've been accepted to around 17 schools, I want to say. And I was just offered a presidential scholarship to Howard, which I'm very, very thankful for because Howard is one of my top schools. So I'm very excited.
Okay, Miss HU.
I'm going to be visiting actually with Pastor West's HBCU tour this upcoming spring break. So I'm very excited for that. Yeah, I'm just very excited.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is a great accomplishment. And I know that your parents and your family are very, very proud. All right. And so we are going to go and introduce Miss Kash Williams. Kash, you did a great introduction earlier this showtime, but if you can just do a little bit more for those who are just tuning in, let us know a little bit about yourself.
Yes. My name is Kash Williams. I'm known on the radio as Cashback. And I'm the 43rd annual Junior Grand Marshal for the 2025 MLK Parade, but that title lasts a lifetime with the work that we do. So yeah, I'm involved with the youth groups. I worked at Ty's Place with Tulips, teaching and uniting ladies to inspire positive success. I'm the president of the ACLU's Emerging Leaders. I just do a whole lot of community-based work. Over at Sumnu, we're in tune with everything, so I get to help with decisions with the school board and the RTC and roadway projects and different things like that. So it's just a little bit of everything that I get to do at just the ripe age of 18. So I have my hands in everything and I enjoy it because it's all a learning, teachable moment.
For sure. So take us back to when you were first nominated or first got the news that you were one of the Junior Grand Marshals for 2025. What was that moment like?
At first, I was just what is that? Because I had found out I didn't find out months before. I just knew that I was a prospect months before. They were like, you might be the Junior Grand Marshal. You might be the Junior Grand Marshal. I'm like, okay. Then I went to go look up what that was, and I'm like, oh, okay. This is something now. This is something I just felt seen. I felt recognized for all the work that I do, because it can be troubling being a youth and doing all that you do in community and people not actually recognizing that as being cool or something to celebrate. So although my community celebrates me all the time, that was just a stamp of approval. What you're doing is right. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep serving your community, because we do see you. And that just let me know that I was doing the right thing. And it was full circle for me. I love reading Martin Luther King books in elementary school. So I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm honored in his parade. I love that. So it was just beautiful to see and let me know that I was doing all the right things.
And both of you young ladies have the characteristics of excellence, of what greatness looks like, especially to be young. I know it could be a lot of pressure, but it's naturally for you guys. You guys are natural high achievers, and that's just, y'all fit the role perfect.
Perfectly. Yes. So for those who maybe don't know, what does a Junior Grand Marshal mean? What does that look like?
It's just somebody that upholds the leadership characteristics of Dr. Martin Luther King, somebody that goes out and has courage and the enthusiasm to just continue this hard work, because it's also hard and sometimes it's draining. Sometimes it's not even cheerful work to do because you're drained out and different things like that. However, it's the outcome, it's the end goal, it's the end of what all we see. Martin Luther King, I know he's so happy looking down on us, seeing that we're all able to come together and have this parade, which is something he once dreamed of, is for us to just march down one single street together in unity. And that's happening now. We are all in school together. We go to school together. We learn together. There's libraries for us to come together and learn and get educated. So I'm just happy that I'm able to be a part of the process of greatness.
What do you guys want the younger generation to look up to you and see?
I would say I want them to just see the importance of getting out and being an active part of your community and just helping people and getting that relationship and that connection with the people in your community.
Yes, I will also want like youth to know that being involved in your community, knowing who your representatives are of your district and your ward, knowing your legislators, it's all important. It's all important, and it's cool to know. Like, it's cool to know when I can walk up to Commissioner McCurdy and be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Or walk up to Wendell P. and joke with him and be like, hey, cousin, how you doing? Or, like, you know, the Assemblywoman, Councilwoman Sandra Summers Armstrong. Like, these are people like I actually know, and I actually have their numbers in my phone and I can call them for anything. So I just want them to know that there's an alternative route. You don't have to be out, like, doing what everybody else is doing. You don't have to be the stereotype of young people today, because they honestly think we're going to fail. They honestly think we're a dying breed, and it's sad to say because some of us are falling victim to the system, and it's sad to see, but they're doing it, and truthfully it's their choice, but sometimes they don't have nothing else to fall back on. And but I chose community. I fell back on community, so fall back on community. They love you there. They're looking for more youth that care. So it's a spot for you here. You just got to find your niche.
And it sounds like you both have like a great support system and the role and the path that you guys are both trying to go on. How would you explain how important it is to surround yourself with people that support your dreams?
I would say it's so important because honestly, all the stuff I've done, I couldn't do without my family. I think that's my biggest support. And just knowing that they are going to support me, like whatever endeavors I take or like all my dreams is just very supportive and comforting knowing that I have people that want the best for me.
Yes, I would say it's vital. I wouldn't be where I'm at today without my mentors. Lady A.K., Casina Douglas Boone, Sean Torrey, my auntie Derry. She's doing her own thing now, but my auntie has inspired me in so many different ways to just thrive. From where we come from, it's just like what we do now, it really wasn't expected from us. Our family really thought we were just gonna like low-key fail, and that was never an option for us. We always knew we were gonna be greater than that. So for me to have like my auntie as my role model, that's like my biggest key thing. I see her thrive in everything that she does. She's always having a meeting. I'll call my auntie. I talk to my auntie. I'm like, hey, what you doing? She's like, oh, I got a dinner with George Courtney. I said, you got a dinner with George Courtney? How did you manage to do that? She said, I don't know, but he's trying to invest in me. I said, I know that's right. And that's what we look forward to do. That's what we're here for. It's all about growing and expanding out on ourselves and seeing what we're capable of. So mentors, yes, all of them, they're vital.
And I know like life happens, like you said, like people in your generation wants to go the other path. What keeps you grounded and keep you focused on this is what I need to do? Like, what helps you?
When I walk in a room and I see like an older lady and they just have hope. They see me and they just immediately have hope. They said, okay, I can rest. This is gonna be all right. I love giving my community and people hope. Even I just met Helen Tolan and Ruby Duncan for the first time when the West Las Vegas Library had opened. And they were just overjoyed to see me and see that I was almost the youngest person aside from the students from West Prep that was there, just being a part of the greatness, being a part of the movement of the new library. And I just love giving my elders hope. I just love them being able to be like, okay, I can sit down, I can rest. We got some young people that got some sense.
I'd agree with that, as well as just like wanting to be successful and having real goals and dreams. I think that keeps me very motivated, as well as just knowing that my difference makes a change and that what I am doing is like helping people. I think that's a big motivator.
Okay, what do y'all do for like self-care? Because y'all like you said, it's like stressing. Yes. What do you do to take care of yourself to continue the work that you guys, the important work that you guys do?
I would say for me it's probably just doing things I enjoy. It's like reading books, watching my favorite movies or shows, and just like lately it's been going outside and just like taking a break off of technology and just being present.
I also say the same. Like when I'm at work and I get the chance, I like to go outside and just like walk around the building, take a few laps, and exercise my legs, get a breath of fresh air, and really just chill. Like I honestly don't do as much as I would like to by myself for self care, but one of the things that I do that keeps me kind of in line is making sure my hair is done. I get my nails done when I can. So like just taking care of myself and making sure I look presentable and dressing nice. You look good, you feel good, you smell good, you do good. So like that's my whole mindset when it comes to that.
Yeah, I just had to ask because I don't think people think you guys are human sometimes, and like she can do everything. I'm like, she needs to get herself together too to be able to do the hard work. Okay,
rest,
that
sleep.
reset is so important. It's good. So last question that I'll pose for both of you. How do you believe young people today can carry Dr. King's work forward?
Stand up and lead. Stop being so silent. Don't like. There's a lot of young people out here speaking up about things that really just don't matter. There's a whole lot of things in this world that matter way more than the Kasubi jeans, the purple jeans, the Miris, the shoes, the clothes. There's a whole lot of things that matter much more, and I just wish kids cared about that. The brand that you got on is not gonna matter when you're dead. The brand you have on is not gonna matter when your kids are looking after a legacy to follow up on. It's not gonna matter when you gotta show somebody your resume. They're not looking at your clothes. They're gonna look at your resume. So like just have something to care about, and be open to community. Be open to just being a kid and being a part of the movement. Like it's okay to be different. It's okay to not want to do what everybody else does and do it. Step out, be different. It's okay.
Yeah, I think community service isn't like the coolest thing right now, but it's very important. I think it's important to just be comfortable in being outside the box and doing what's important for them. I think just getting out and being face to face with people is very important because it shows you that community service does make a change and that it's important to see how you're helping and benefiting people.
Yes. When you do for others, it just makes you feel good. Like after a community service event, I'm filled with joy. So I'm cool for the whole entire month. And now I be having 10 other community service events. But hey, we living and we making it work.
Well, thank you again. We are nearing the end of the show, which is so sad. We can go longer. But thank you again, Miley Nobles, for stopping by and letting us in on your experiences. And we wish you great luck for your journey moving forward. And thank you, Kash Williams, for coming through, giving us a little bit of wisdom on your experience, and for both of you for encouraging our listeners. You are listening to Sumnu in the Valley. Come through to the parade. Monday, January 19th, parade starts at 10 a.m. downtown. You don't want to miss it. Come through and see their smiling faces going down the route. Woo! And shout out to our other Junior Grand Marshal, Laurel Weisinger. And just tune in to us next month. We have this show first Monday of every month. So our next show is February 2nd, Monday at 10:30. All right.
Cashback. We out.
Bye.